On this podcast, you'll find interviews with high-performing, successful individuals in life sciences. On a weekly basis, we cover their proven methods, principles, strategies, and mindsets to implement new technologies that scale to meet the needs of people in our world.
Welcome to Life Science Success Podcast. Alex Chen, welcome to be here. And we're going to talk today about your company, uBriGene.
Yeah.
Can you pronounce the name for me?
It's a uBriGene.
uBriGene.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that helps. And
Yeah.
thanks so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it. So maybe we just start off with you telling the listeners just a little bit about yourself and what have you done in your career that led you to the point where you currently are?
Thank you, Don. It's my pleasure to have an opportunity to talk to you and to talk to audience about a little bit myself and also mainly about our company. So I'm Alex Chen. I'm the president for the uBriGene overseas operations, and I'm mainly responsible for our overseas operation and business development. And say myself, I was trained as an engineer. I work for engineering. I was trained as a civil engineer, and I worked as an engineer for a couple of years, and also in the project management role. And after a few years, I feel kind of like bored. I switched my career to investment bankers.
Oh, wow.
I did a couple of years cross-border M&A. And then about 7 years ago, I joined a family office based in China, oversee $1 billion kind of like asset under management. And during that period, a group of friends of mine, we met in school in UBC in British Columbia. Her name is Dr. Chen. So basically, she is a co-founder and the CSO of uBriGene. I mean, back 2015, she tried to fund the company, and since I'm on the investment side, I help her to prepare the BPs and introduce her to the VCs. So that's how I involved with the company, and I kind of witnessed the growth of the company, and from a small biotech, and try to raising capital. And good or bad the market, and but we are lucky enough. We've been well financed and support by the Chinese tier 1 VC and PE, and the majority of our senior management is overseas trained, and we raised $100 million. Up to date.
Yeah.
And right now, we have, 3 sites all around the world. We have one site we recently acquired from Master Bio, based in Worcester. Basically, it's in the Great Boston area. And the total footage of that manufacturing facility is 27,000 square feet. We have another 2 facility in China. The total footage is 130,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah. So all our facility is kind of like cutting edge, and we consider. We are vertical integrated. We provide from from upstream plasmid reactors to all the way downstream the cell therapy, gene therapy, and also we take care of the QC testing as well. And we offer variety of products. We offer AAV, CAR-T, KNK, and iPSC and mRNA. Basically anything our client needed in the cell and gene therapy space, we will be able to provide services. And it's all come from our kind of like a co-founder and the CSO, Dr. Shen. She is a very, very good scientist. She tried to fix things out. As a company, we try to grow with our clients, and we try our best to help out our clients to to deliver the service to put the pipeline to the milestone sooner and in the economical way. And we consider ourselves the core competency of our company is really research and development. We try to implement the most up-to-date technologies. I mean, we are trying to bring down the cost, but we are not cutting corner. We are trying to use the most advanced technology to bring down the costs. So it's basically right now we have after we close the transaction with Master Bio, we will have about 500 employees globally.
Wow.
Out of that 500, there's about 100 people fully dedicated to research and development, PD and AD. And we are very proud of, we are one of the very few, say like a cell and gene therapy CDMO have this depth of technologies. I mean, a lot of our competitors, they are focused on manufacture.
Sure.
But we are more focused on the research and development side. We have an in-house PD and AD capacity, and basically our business model is we grow with the early stage biotech company, and we grow. I mean, we be a true partner with them and grow together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. And so, how long have you been with the company? I mean, you've kind of, painted this picture of, starting with it early, trying to find funding till now. How long has your journey been with them?
I mean, I'm joined the company full time about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, back then we tried to expand our operation overseas, and since I'm based in Vancouver, and during the middle of a pandemic in late 2020, early 2021, there's international travel is pretty much impossible, right?
Especially into China.
Yeah, especially all the quarantine requirements.
Right.
So we set up the operation, I would say in early 2021, and then we expand this ever since. So I mean, we grow the company from, say, in early 2021, we only have, myself. Right now, say after the transition, we have overseas, we have almost like 100 people. We did suffer a little bit growth pain, but that's all good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. And then in terms of, like your the focus whenever somebody comes in, how do you help somebody decide like where would the best location for working with you be? Would it be, here or Vancouver or possibly even, going to China?
Yeah. So, I mean, say right now, we did understand and appreciate the challenge of the logistics part of the supply chain, and also potentially, say, like geopolitical tensions. So, the way we structure ourselves is we are our client's partner, global partner. So right now we have one site in U.S. East Coast. Probably, I mean, in year 2 or year 3, few years down the road, we will have another site in West Coast of US, and possibly we will have another site in UK. And we try to create this synergy. I mean, believe it or not, so right now, China, regarding the biomanufacture, China still, we will be able to provide the most cost competitive and quality products.
Yeah.
I mean, we will give the different options to our clients, international clients, to see the preference. If you want something made in USA, we will made in USA. If you are more cost sensitive, you try to push your products, over the finish line with your limited funding. We can provide your options to make in Asia.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully doing so, and also say like we will outsource a lot of back office work, either, located in Vancouver or in Asia. So in doing so, we hopefully we can help our clients to control the budget.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so important right now because capital is just so constrained. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very tough to find additional money to do the things that we need to do in life sciences, let alone now you get to the manufacturing part and need to scale up. So
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, as I said, so we try to be a partner with our clients. We in the last couple of years we did see that business model helps makes a lot of sense. We share the pain with our clients, and then when the clients the product hit the milestone, clinical phase 1, phase 2, and on some degree we share the shine with our clients, share the successful together with our clients as well. Yeah.
so important. And then, do you have any big announcements that you have for the show here at Bio 2023? Any big things that you're talking about right now with regards to the company?
So during this bio, so since I mean we just make announcement 2 weeks ago, the carve-out transaction with Mustang Bio, say in during the STCT is about 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
So I mean we did have some more good news to share with the industry, but not in this conference yet. Not fully ready yet. We need a little bit more time to get ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand. The theme for Bio 2023 is stand up for innovation. How does uBriGene, really sort of help to support that idea?
So I mean, say for our company, the innovation is within our DNA. So I mean, right now there's over 100 cell and gene therapy company. We often ask ourselves for the say how we distinguish ourselves with others. So I mean, I think so. As I mean, previous mentions, the way we look at it is we will focus on innovation, focus on research and development. We will deliver, we will utilize the most up-to-date technology to provide the service to our clients, to bring the say the products to the market sooner and more economically, and make the cell and gene therapy, I mean, medicine more affordable to the patients. That's our, say, like our vision. That's where we want to go.
And then in terms of new clients finding you, how do they normally, find you? How do they start to work with you and things like that? What's the best way for somebody that might be listening to this or viewing the podcast? How would they know to get in touch with somebody?
Yeah, so basically we do have social media, LinkedIn, and we do have a website, www.ubrigene.com. So I mean, so we are super approachable. We have a couple of BDs. I mean, say like business development employees. They can try to talk to the new clients from day to day, and we have. And also say like we appreciate the time you listen to the podcast. So I mean, if you are kind of like interested to have a discussion of how can we provide services to you guys, you feel free to drop us a line and reach out in LinkedIn, and maybe you can reach out through a Dom, right?
Yeah, I do try and do that as much as possible. Whenever people come to me, I may not be the expert for this, but I can certainly help find you a resource in my almost 10,000 people network that can help as well. So yeah, for sure.
Would appreciate. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, Alex, there are 3 questions that I like to ask every guest.
Yeah,
what
please.
inspires you?
So the fulfillment of helping people. Say, I mean, as I mentioned, I have a very diversified experience. I mean, for work, I work for, say, mining company, real estate company, and say we invest in very variety of projects, real estate developments, and say like a biotech, TMT. But say for myself to run in a biotech company, we directly provide products to serve the patients. That's kind of fulfillment is nothing else you can replace. Yeah. So I mean, we did have a couple of clients say we help them to manufacture the medicines of the, in clinical phase 1, and then we get a very kind of like a positive news of the results. The patient's been treated. That's kind of fulfillment. It's a biggest thing we enjoy to work in the biotech industry. You will be part of, okay, I treat that person, I cure the cancer, right? That's kind of a fulfillment. It's something you cannot get from any other industry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very inspiring as well. I mean, I normally I tell people from my standpoint, whenever I listen to these stories of, why somebody comes to life sciences, oftentimes it's because somebody personally that's been sick in some way, and then they, people try and find a way to help, and one way to help is, by supporting organizations inside of life sciences. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And what concerns you?
So right now, the overall biotech sector is in bear market for 2 years. Yeah, everyone is suffering.
Yeah.
Everyone. So for us as a service provider, we share the pain as our clients. So we have a lot of consideration of the projects from our clients due to, say, the constraint of they have access to the capital. So it's so I'm very sure so we will weather the storm together, and we are strong believer of the cell and gene therapy. So future is very bright.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, there's a lot that's currently banking on the fact that all of the investment that's been put into, both the overall ctRNA, therapies, as well as, looking at the, kind of the broader industry with, new NK therapies as well. Just having this ability to manufacture, things rapidly and scale up more for personalized medicine than anything is important.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's our concern, but I think say it's the bear market will be over. Okay, so the bull market is coming. Yeah,
Yes.
we that's the reason why we kind of invest. We still believe it. We invest. We are not just sitting in cash, sitting on the sideline. We consider it's a good time to invest, to expand our network, to provide the true one-stop solution for our international clients.
Absolutely. Last question: what excites you?
So I'm very excited to be able to provide a broader services to our clients in US and in Europe and also in China. We be a real global company and to provide a service globally.
Very good. Well, Alex Chen, thank you so much for being a guest on my Science Success podcast. I greatly appreciate you being here and sharing, everything that you did today. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Life Science Success. For complete details about this podcast, including show notes, how to get in touch with guests, and more episodes, please visit www.lifesciencesuccess.com. If there's someone you'd like for us to invite to the show as a guest, please let me know by sending me a message at the podcast website. Please click subscribe on your favorite podcast app, share the podcast, or tell a friend about it, and last but not least, rate the podcast. Thank you again.